Greetings lords and ladies, and welcome to the Westeros Vibe, where the Prince of Pentos starts the year with a threesome, and if he is lucky, will not end it with his throat slit. Before we start, I would like to remind you that links to every article or video covered this week can be found in the video description below. Also in the description you will find timestamps, so that you can choose which stories you will want to view. We start off this week with Game of Thrones reportedly filming at Shane's castle. Caution, story may contain spoilers. The only thing of note to mention is that the scene will be between Qyburn and Pycelle, so you can assume it will be tense and full of animosity. There are speculations that Qyburn will kill Pycelle on Cersei's orders, or to protect his secrets, which wouldn't be that far-fetched considering the sticky end Pycelle had in the books. Next up we have Supercut proves Game of Thrones hasn't been ignoring R+L J. If you don't know about the theory, then you can just not play the video. As for the believers, have at it. It is quite interesting to view all of this material in hindsight, after the heavy hints from Season 5 that this theory may be true. Moving on to Tim Plesser on the Red Wedding and the possibility of returning to Game of Thrones. This is the actor who played Black Walder Frey in the show, whose most relevant act was cutting Catelyn Stark's throat. Asked about his experience with Game of Thrones, he recounted shooting the Red Wedding scene and all of the work put into it. Regarding his return in the show, he was evasive, describing the script delivery process towards actors, and that all he is allowed to say is that the character is still alive for the moment. For the full quotes, follow the link in the description below. Next up we have Game of Thrones Season 6, 10 Niggling Worries. Careful for spoilers. The niggles, according to the writer, are as such. 10. Bran's reintroduction could be rushed. The author suggests flashbacks in order to see the training process, not just skip to the current date. 9. Sansa might go back to aimless wandering. Now that she and Theon are on the loose without a plan, they may resort to what the title says. 8. Arya may still be too far from the main plot. In other words, she should return to Westeros. 7. Less King's Landing. There are indications that King's Landing scenes will be less in number than the previous seasons. 6. Another underdeveloped side location, referring to the Iron Islands. 5. Spoilers gonna spoil. In other words, a whole lot of revealing set pictures which I have covered in previous episodes. 4. CGI inconsistencies. Case in point, Dany's dragon escape from the finale of Season 5. 3. Daenerys may still delay her Westeros invasion. Enough said. 2. Jon's resurrection could be drawn out. The author hopes it will be in Episode 1. I for one doubt it. And number 1, White Walker scenes can't be topped. Will Hardhome be the apex? Or we will get something even juicier in Season 6. In other news, George R. Martin doesn't want anyone else writing in the A Song of Ice and Fire universe. The article reproduces parts of an interview in which George explains his views on other writers creating content inside someone else's book universe, expressing the need for consent. He gives an example, the sequel to Gone with the Wind called Scarlet, which by his account is horribly written. So, potential Game of Thrones fan fiction writers of the world, whenever you write something inside his universe without his consent, you are raping his masterpiece. Think about that. Moving on to Lino Facioli, Robin Arryn returning for Season 6. It has been revealed that Sweetrobin, the serial breast muncher, will make a comeback in Season 6, alongside Lord Jon Royce, Littlefinger's biggest enemy within the Vale within the books. Lots of excitement awaits as Littlefinger is due for a return in the Vale. Next up we have, check out this interactive timeline of Robert's Rebellion. For those interested in this pivotal moment within the series, you can follow 6 characters' journeys during the Rebellion using the chart from this article, link down below. Have fun! In other news, Caris Van Houten returns to the set, plus more Belintoy footage. Melisandre Vashai has been putting out different images and videos from the set, nothing during filming, so do not get excited. As for the Balitan footage, it contains more from the Greyjoy story, so caution for spoilers if you decide to watch the video. Moving on, we have Game of Thrones Hodor chats about the series. Hodor, 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 Hodor. In translation, if you're interested in a giant bearded gay man with stars on his temple who has a one-word vocabulary in the show and is also a DJ, then this interview is for you. Moving on to the lands of YouTube, we have another set of videos to mention this week. The official Game of Thrones YouTube channel has released a short teaser for Season 6, which features an apparent monologue by the Three-Eyed Raven, followed by a Bran one-liner. It doesn't contain any spoilers, so view at your leisure. Elio and Linda have released the third part of their discussion about A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, covering the last novel, The Mystery Knight. Radio Westeros have released another episode, this time discussing The Mountain, Qyburn, and of course Robert Strong. Vassals of Kingsgrave have released part 4 of their Ice and Fire reread, covering the chapters taking place between July 298 and August 298. Preston Jacobs has released his What You Are Missing video for Season 2 Episode 8, The Prince of Winterfell. Emergency Awesome has released 2 videos this week, a discussion of Bloodraven, the Three-Eyed Raven, and one covering the teaser I mentioned earlier. That is the news for the week ending on December 6th. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like, share, comment and subscribe. And stay tuned. Goodbye everyone. Till next time.